All right, let's take a look at expressions and let's jog our memory over how we try to look at equivalent expressions. With this one, this question is asking us which expression is equivalent. Remember, equivalent means the same or equal to 53p plus parentheses 16p plus 7p. Notice these are multiplied, but in between them, there's no multiplication. It is all addition. So we can automatically rule out any answer choice that has multiplication between the different variables. So notice this one's got multiplication. This one's got two multiplication signs. Those can automatically be ruled out. And this one has a multiplication. Ruled out. Before we automatically select D though, let's take a look. Does it make sense? If we were to do 53p plus 16p, then outside plus 7p. Okay, let's see. Let's add it together and figure it out. 16p plus 7p. What does that equal? 23p, right? Plus your 53p. So that equals 76p. Okay, now let's check and see if this is the same. All right, we've got 53p and 16p, okay? So we've got 69p plus 7p, okay? That equals 76p. So, yep, that checks out. D's our answer. Let's review a little bit about expressions. Okay, when we look at expressions and equations, there are different types of properties. You've got the commutative, associative, identity property, your inverse property for addition and multiplication, and then the one that you're probably going to see the most is this distributive property over here. You have notes in your notebook most likely over all of these things, so this is just a refresher. I would like for you to pause the video and really read through, maybe check out some of your notes in your notebook and see if there are any things that catch your eye that you're unsure of, and review those before we move on. All right, you should have paused the video, done your review. Now, let's take a look at another practice problem. This question says, which two expressions are equivalent? Again, we've got that word equivalent, which means equal or same, right? So let's take a look. This goes with that distributive property. I'm going to go back a slide. With our distributive property, remember when you are looking at a distributive property, it is just taking the outside part of the parentheses and distributing it across, okay? So notice the two examples below here. You should have reviewed those, but I just wanted to remind you before we moved on. So let's take a look again. We've got 9 parentheses 6 plus x, so it should be where this one goes over and then this one goes over, correct? So does it work where it's 9 times 6 plus 9 times x? So in this case, you would do these two first because it's multiplication, and then these two first. So let's see if it gets the same thing. 9 times 6 is 54 plus 9x, right? Let's see if this gets us the same one. 9 times 6 is 54. And then 9 times x is 9x. Do those get us the same one? It does, but let's keep going. X plus 8 times 9. Okay. Remember, 8 times 9 is 72. So it would be x plus 72. And this one would be 8x times 9, excuse me, which would be actually 72x. And remember, when they're side by side like that, that's actually multiplication. So you would be multiplying on this one. So are those the same if you're adding here or multiplying here? No, they're not. Okay, and so we're going to go through and look here again. We've got 8 times 6 divided by x. So, and this one says 8 times x divided by 6. So you always go left to right whenever you are doing, remember PEMDAS. So left to right would be 8 times 6, and left to right would be 8 times x. And then you're dividing. So that is not going to be the same answer. And again, this one down here has a parentheses first. So since that one catches our eye first, let's do that. So we've got, this one is x plus 3. So you just distribute this across first, right? So this is actually going to be 6x plus 18, right? Up here, it's going to be just 6x plus 3 because there's no parentheses to distribute. So our first answer choice was the correct one. Continue through for more practice.